Hello all. So far in last two videos, we have seen two things. First, we created shared drives on this particular node. So this node will act as our domain controller as well as SAN or a storage device. Second, what are storage drives or shared drives we created on this node? We configured them individually on each of these node. Now, our ultimate objective is to create SQL Server 2019 active cluster. But in order to have or configure SQL Server cluster, you should first have Windows cluster available. So now in this video, we are going to see how can we create Windows Server 2019 cluster on these two nodes. All right, so if you go to end of this documentation at point number 6, I have mentioned installation and configuration of Windows Server 2019 cluster. So as you can see, the very first point is adding a network adapter cards. So since we are going to have Windows cluster between these two nodes, we are going to add separate NIC card on these two nodes only. We are going to leave this domain controller as is. So what I will do, so this is a domain controller. We don't need this as of now. I will go to node 1 and click on properties, manage virtual machine settings, and I will add another NIC card. So network adapter, finish. All right, so third NIC card got added. Click OK. I will have to restart my VM again. So I added that on node 1. Let's validate again. Yeah, I can see the third NIC card. Click OK and play. Okay. I will log in as a domain admin or a domain user. Administrator and password #123. All right. And as you can see here, once we add the NIC card, we first have to add the IP address or assign the IP address to that NIC card. So let's do that. And in order to assign the IP address, I need to go to control panel, network sharing, and I should be able to see Ethernet 2. Click on properties, IPv4 properties. Okay, let me copy this guy. Okay, perfect. So we added the IP address. Let me quickly go to control panel and disable the firewall as well. It is Windows firewall. I'll disable. Okay, it's already disabled. Okay. So now the next task is for second node, we'll add NIC card and IP address afterwards. But uh, let's restart the OS. Let's restart the VM. Restart. Continue. And let me add to NIC card to second node as well. Add network adapter card. Click OK. Play. Okay. Other administrator. Password #123. Perfect. Okay. Now the next task is to add assign IP address to the NIC card which we added. So for that, we'll need to open control panel, network and internet, network sharing and internet, Ethernet 4, properties, IPv4, properties, IP address, and I will make this 20. Click OK, close. Yeah, 20. And I will restart this machine as well. Restart. Okay, and by the time this gets restarted, let's go back to node 1. Okay, and I will log in as domain admin. Perfect. And let's go back to our step. So the next step is to install failover cluster on both the nodes. So for that, we have to open server manager. By default, once you log in, server manager will get open. Okay. So after that, click on local server, manage, add roles and feature, and we have to select feature as failover clustering. Okay. Manage, add roles and features. Next, this is a local server, role based. Local server we have to select, and not server roles, features. So I have to select failover clustering. Okay, click on add features. Next, restart destination server automatically if required. Let's select that. Next, install. So it's getting installed now. We'll wait till the time this gets installed. And once this installation is finished, we'll do the same thing on second node as well. And then we'll stop. And in next video, we'll actually create the Windows cluster. In this video, we'll just install it. In next video, we'll see the actual cluster creation. And maybe at end of next video, our system is ready, our environment is ready for SQL Server installation. Should not take much time. Okay, it's restarting. Perfect. So I will minimize this guy. Okay, and let me go back to node 2. I log in as admin user. Perfect. I will follow the same steps. By default, server manager should get open, and I will click on manage, add new roles and features. Okay, it's still working. Okay, let me try now. Perfect. We have to role based or feature based installation. We have to select the local machines, that is node 2, and then I have to select feature, not the role, as failover clustering. Okay, see, we have to select the feature, add a feature, failover clustering, and click on add a feature. Add feature. Next, restart the OS if required. Install. So this is getting installed now. Perfect. So let me go back to node 1. I hope that should be ready by this time. Yes. Okay. So let me minimize. Okay, so both of our nodes are ready. Node 1 is also ready and node 2 is getting configured. So till this video, what we have done so far is, in this video, what we have done so far is we have added the NIC cards to both the nodes where we are going to have our Windows cluster, and we also installed failover cluster, okay, on both the nodes. Now in next video we are going to see how can we actually create the Windows cluster on those two nodes. So basically these two nodes. All right. So thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.